Welcome to Dr. Jaya's Virtual School. Lloyd, Level 5, Language Skills. Academic Week 12, Language Skills. Reading, Olympic Games. While reading this passage, understand simple sentences. The following types in past or present tense: positive statements, negative statements, commands, questions on Olympic Games. There are many myths surrounding the origin of the ancient Olympic Games. One was that they were primarily a part of a religious festival in honor of Zeus, the father of the Greek gods and goddesses. According to the legend, Zeus held sporting events in honor of his defeat of Cronus. Hercules, his eldest son, defeated his brothers in a running race and was crowned with a wreath of wild olive branches. It's not a gold medal, but it meant just as much. It was Hercules who first called the games Olympic and established the custom of holding them every 4 years. One popular story claims that after Hercules completed his 12 labors, he went on to build the Olympic Stadium and surrounding buildings as an honor to Zeus. The festival and games were held in Olympia. The athletes were all male citizens of the city, states from every corner of the Greek world, coming from as far as Spain in the west and the Turkey in the east. The sanctuary was named in ancient times after Mr. Olympus, Mount Olympus. In Greek mythology, Mount Olympus was the home of the greatest of the Greek gods and goddesses. The ancient Olympic Games began in the year 776 BC when Coroebus, a cook from the nearby city of Elis, won the Standian race, that is 600 feet long foot race. Although the ancient games were staged in Olympia, Greece from 776 BC through 393 AD, it took 1503 years for the Olympics to return. The first modern Olympics were held in Athens, Greece in 1896. The man responsible for its rebirth was a Frenchman named Baron Pierre de Coubertin, who presented the idea in 1894. His original thought was to unveil the modern games in 1900 in his native Paris, but delegates from 34 countries were so fascinated with the concept that they convinced him to move the games up to 1896 and have Athens serve as the first host. There are loads of sporting events to take part in, as there is Summer Olympics and a Winter Olympics. Summer games: aquatic, diving, swimming, water polo and synchronized swimming, archery, athletics, badminton, basketball, boxing, kayak and cycling. There are equestrian, horse jumping, horse eventing, horse dressage, fencing, football, gymnastics, handball, hockey and judo. Modern pentathlons: shooting, then fencing, then swimming, showing jumping, and finally a 3,000 meters run. Rowing, sailing, shooting, table tennis, taekwondo, martial arts, tennis, triathlon, swimming, cycling and running, volleyball, weightlifting and wrestling. Water sports, you have biathlon, sprint, pursuit, individual and relay ski, bobsleighs, curling, ice hockey, luge, a bit like bobsleigh, but you have no car to sit in, just you speeding down the icy track, skating and skiing. Creative writing, invent an animal. Objectives, categorize features as either inherited or learnt. Compare and contrast how different forms and structures reflect different functions. Describe relationships among various organisms in their environment, like predator, prey, parasite, host, food chains and food webs. Identify physical features of plants and animals that help them live in different environments. Identify and classify biotic and abiotic factors in an environment that affect population density, habitat, and placement of organisms in an energy pyramid. Compare and assess features of organisms for their adaptive, competitive, and survival potential. Discuss about how animals use physical characteristics and adaptation to their advantage. Define biotic and abiotic characteristics, learned and inherited features, and how features help increase an animal's chance of survival. Next, use the Rainforest Library to have students research 4 different animals found in the rainforest. Create a new animal and use certain traits of animals found in the rainforest to create a new animal. The new animal must use the best physical characteristics of the researched animals to its advantage in speed, mobility, camouflage, food collection, and natural defenses. Also, brainstorm yourself about other animals and the new animal could create a symbiotic relationship with. Grammar. Pronoun. What is a pronoun? A pronoun is a word used instead of a or noun equivalent. Ram is a student of this school. He is a good boy. Sita failed in the examination. She did not work hard. Ahmad thought of a plan, but it is unworkable. In the above sentences, he, she and it are pronouns and they stand for Ram, Sita and plan. The chief use of pronouns is to save the repetition of nouns. Note, since a pronoun is used instead of a noun, it must be of the same number, gender and person as the noun it stands for. Possessive pronouns are possessive adjectives. When personal pronouns denote possession or relationship, they are called possessive pronouns as my, our, your, her, their, his, etc. They are also called possessive adjectives because they are used before nouns and do the work of adjectives, as this is my house, that is your pen, that is her book. However, there are purely personal pronouns in the following sentences. This house is mine, that pen is yours, that book is hers, that idea of yours is very commendable. The pronoun of the third person has three genders: masculine, he; feminine, she; neuter, it. The pronoun it is used for things without life, as here is your pen, take it away. For animals, unless we clearly wish to speak of them as male or female, as I love my dog very much and feel unhappy without it. The horse feels and licks its leg. For a young child, unless we clearly wish to refer to the sex, as I saw a child, it was crying hardly badly. Is it your baby? The pronoun it is used to refer to a statement going before, as he is innocent, it is known to all, you complained to the headmaster, I knew it. As a provisional and temporary subject before the verb to be when the real subject follows, as it is not certain that he will come. It is very easy to criticize others. It is matter of honor to be associated with you. To give emphasis to the noun and pronoun following, as it was you who stole my pen, it is your friend who is opposed to your plan, it is an ill wind and blows nobody good. As an indefinite nominative of an impersonal verb, it rains, it snows, it thunders. In speaking of the weather at the time, as it is spring when the flowers are in full bloom, it is 5 o'clock by my watch. As an introductory word, as it is nice of you to have helped me. When a pronoun stands for a collective noun, it must be in the singular number and neuter gender if the collective noun is viewed as whole. As the army had to suffer many hardships on its long march, every class has its separate room, the jury gave its verdict in a short time. If the collective noun conveys the idea of separate individuals comprising the whole, the pronouns for it must be of plural number, as the jury were divided into their opinions. When two or more singular nouns are joined by a pronoun for them in plural, as Rakesh and Mohan are not friends, they live in the same street. Both Ram and Shyam are partners. They carry on their business together. But when two singular nouns joined by and refer to the same person or thing, the pronoun must be singular. As the secretary and treasurer is aware of his responsibilities. When two singular nouns joined by and are preceded by each or every, the pronoun must be singulars, as each boy and each man must do his duty. Every soldier and every sailor was present in his seat. When two or more singular nouns are joined by or neither nor, the pronoun generally is singular. Either Mohan or Sohan left his books in the classroom. Mary or Jenny should help her mother. Neither Krishna nor Muhammad has finished his work. When a plural noun and a singular noun are joined by or nor, the pronoun must be in the plural. Either Ram or his brothers have not done their duty to their parents. Neither the teacher nor the students reached their destination in time. When two or more pronouns of different persons come together in a sentence, the pronoun of the second person is placed first and the first person last. As you, he and I read in the same class, but when fault is admitted, the first person is used first, as I and you have to share this blame. When a pronoun refers to more than one noun and pronoun of different persons, it must be first person plural in preference to the second, and the second person plural in preference to the third, as you and I have finished our work. You and Shyam have not played your part well. He and I love our country. Personal pronouns. News stories and editorials may be very short, but they are often the result of extensive preparation. Dorothy followed him, a distinguished television commentator, explains what she has done each day for more than 30 years before appearing in front of the cameras with her comments and opinions. As you read, decide what work is done by the underlined word. There are no holidays for what are known as talent performers. I am at the studio on Christmas and all the other holidays as usual. Doing 3 shows a day takes time. My day at the studio starts at 9:30 and does not end until 6:30. There may be some newscasters who come in just to read their scripts, which have been written by someone else, but not in my case. Words like I, me, it, and them are pronouns. Without pronouns, a pronoun would have to be repeated each time it is referred to. So, what is a pronoun? A pronoun is a word that is used to substitute for a noun or noun phrase. So, personal pronouns. A personal pronoun indicates the person speaking, first person, the person spoken to, second person, and the person spoken about, third person. Depending upon whether they function in sentences as subjects or as objects or as possessive pronouns, the personal pronouns occur in the nominative, objective, and possessive cases. By their form, they indicate number, singular or plural. Here you can see they are nominative, singular possessive, singular objective. I, mine, me. In second person, you, yours, you. Third person, masculine, he, his, him. Feminine, she, hers, her. And neuter, it, its, it. Plural form, nominative, first person, we, ours, us. Second person, you, yours, you. Third person, they, theirs, and them. When a personal pronoun functions as a subject, it takes the form of the nominative case. When it functions as an object, it takes the form of the objective case. When a pronoun shows possession, it is used in the possessive case. I can't find any books that could possibly be yours. That book is mine. How we use pronouns? Pronouns perform the same function as the nouns they replace. Some special uses have already been spoken. The common uses of pronouns are here. Subject of a verb, everyone loves a winner. Predicate pronoun, that is she, the one on the left. Direct object, the bride scratched him slightly. Common uses of pronouns. Indirect object, object of a person, subject of an infinitive, object of an infinitive, and appositive. Pros. Visiting a book fair. A book fair was being held in the town hall. So, one morning our teacher said that we were going to visit it. We cheered loudly, for it meant that there would be no lessons for the day. We lined up outside the classroom. Then we marched in pairs out of the school, up the pedestrian bridge, down the other side of the road and into the town hall, just as a few hundred meters from our school. At the town hall we were told to behave ourselves. If we wanted to buy any book, we were to take it to our teacher. Then we gleefully buried ourselves among the vast number of books on display there. There were so many books there, it was impossible to look at all of them. So I spent my time browsing mainly among the books on the wildlife and nature, my favorite. As much as the books were wonderful, the price was discouraging. I could not afford to buy any of them. I would have to ask my mother to buy one for me later on. Time flew. 2 hours seemed like 2 minutes. Soon our teacher told us to assemble at the front door. There she helped those buying books pay at the counter at a special discount. Not many of us bought books. They were too expensive. I did not buy any. After paying for the books, we lined up and marched back in pairs to school. Here are the meanings: gleefully, happily, time flies, time passes quickly, assemble, to come together in a single place.